wouldn't dare miss your birthday.
Assemblyman Hernandez, can I count on your endorsement?
If you want to win, get your family in line.
You told us you were going to take down this video.
I want to re-examine what it could mean for me.
Well, have you considered what it might mean for the rest of us?
You coming here sent me into a spiral. This isn't just about Lisa, all right?
I'm 17 now. I'm not 7. I want to know the full story.
I might tell him about his father. Wait, have you thought long and hard about how this might affect Will?
I don't know about y'all, but I know I got a whole lot to look forward to as of Wednesday night going into Thursday morning. Snowfall comes out Wednesday night. Thursday morning, the app drops Bel-Air, and I can't wait for this next episode. This is going to be my episode 7 trailer breakdown. Vi is coming to town, and it looks like some secrets we've been wanting to know between Vi and Vivian are about to be exposed. We're going to dive into this trailer right now and see what we can figure out. Please subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and let's take a look at this trailer one more time, then break it down.
Boy, I wouldn't dare miss your birthday.
Assemblyman Hernandez, can I count on your endorsement?
If you want to win, get your family in line.
You told us you were going to take down this video.
I want to re-examine what it could mean for me.
Well, have you considered what it might mean for the rest of us?
You coming here sent me into a spiral. This isn't just about Lisa, all right?
I'm 17 now. I'm not 7. I want to know the full story.
I might tell him about his father. Wait, have you thought long and hard about how this might affect Will?
Very beginning, we just see Vi getting off the airplane, private airplane at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is not some Southwest airline she getting off of. This is probably Phil's private jet. He flew her in, and it's Will's birthday. And you see Will and Vivian standing out there ready to embrace Vi. She comes and gives Will a big hug. Now, mind you, there is a little bit of tension brewing between Will and Vi, because Will has decided he wants to stay in Bel-Air. Vi kind of wants him to come home. And I'm just wondering, how are they going to part ways from this birthday action that he's about to be involved with Vi, his mom. Then they cut to Uncle Phil talking to Assemblyman Hernandez, asking, can I count on your endorsement? And the Assemblyman is like, hell no, you can't get my endorsement until you figure out this shit that's going on with your family. In terms of, let's think about everything going on. Now he just got, Phil's family just got busted having a party with alcohol with underage kids. Will is 17 years old. So you can only imagine how old the other kids are. And the biggest pressing issue that he's talking about is the very next clip where we see Hillary done start taking that Victoria's Secret's money and is wearing a Victoria's Secret's in there cooking shit up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for me, this is tasteful. All right. You know, if Crystal was going to be making a whole lot of money for doing something, wearing this, I wouldn't be upset about it. This is nothing. But for Phil, who's running a campaign, this is a whole lot of something. And I don't think Hillary is doing this because she's worried about the likes as much as she's worried about she's trying to define herself and start getting paid for all this hard work she's putting into her social media. And in the next clip, she is talking to Uncle Phil, America's uncle, and Vivian, who I am 2 sentences away from kicking off my team as my TV wife, about she wants to re-examine her position and pursue this, you know, hot, thirsty chef social media platform. And look at Vivian putting her hands on her eyes like, oh God. And Uncle Phil is just saying, look, are you considering the way this is going to hurt the family? And on one level, ladies and gentlemen, you can understand what he's saying, but on another level, they both wanted Hillary to kind of get out on her own, form her own identity, and she's doing that. Now, she's not doing it butterball naked. She's not doing it where she's topless. She's actually wearing something that's tasteful. A lot of women go to bed at night with robes on and bras on, and it looks tasteful, but when you're talking about a campaign and politics, you always have to be, as we quote unquote say, PC. And Uncle Phil wants her to be PC so that he can get this endorsement. And you guys post your comments on how you think Hillary is going to handle that and where she's going to go. And then we get to Carlton, who appears to be okay with what's going on with Will and Lisa. And I know a lot of you guys took exception to Will and Lisa engaging in this relationship and having sex that might bring Nikki because it was the cousin. They was cousins. But there is a counterpoint to that. I mean, Lisa wasn't feeling Carlton, had left Carlton anyway, and Will didn't really know the full dynamics of their background and their story. When Will met her, he had no idea that it was Carlton's girl, ex-girl. But then after the fact, he did realize that. And so I'm chalking this one up to, it's a young person who makes mistakes. Will didn't have any father figures in his life to say, bro, you breaking the bro code. And I'm sure the mama never said anything about this is a bro code. You don't mess with your brother, your cousin's girls. And Will just made a mistake. And it's not too late to rectify this mistake if it really and truly is a mistake, unless baby Nikki comes. But having said all that, I feel like Carlton is sitting here telling Will that when Will came, it shattered a lot of other issues. I feel like Carlton needs to work out some of these issues and quit blaming Will for every ill that's going on in his life. I will agree that when Will popped up, it seems like Carlton spun out of control. But Carlton was having issues before Will got there that he wasn't obviously addressing. And Will coming there put a big black mirror in his face that said, Carlton, you need to take a look at the man in the mirror and fix these issues. And I love how Aisha made him address one of the issues that was probably bothering him, which was the issue of everybody calling him a sellout. And Carlton addressed that issue. So maybe this still could be a point where Carlton and Will work their differences out and become the best of buddies. And Carlton is able to work through his issues with the help of Will. We see Vi having a discussion with Will telling her, look, I'm 17 now. I need to know the whole truth about what happened to you and my father. And we just see him wanting to know the whole story. They're standing outside a beautiful backdrop of some kind of a bay. And it looks like she's about to tell him. And then the next clip, we see her discussing with Vivian, I might have to go ahead and tell Will about his daddy. Vivian's like, wait, have you thought long and hard about how this is going to affect Will? And ladies and gentlemen, the internet has been ablaze with all kinds of theories. Number one, people thinking Phil is the daddy. Ain't no way Phil is the daddy. And I don't know how people can say that if you're already mad that you think Will shouldn't have messed with Lisa. So I doubt that that's going to be the case. You've got conspiracy theories out there that my man MI6 and Uncle Phil had to get rid of Will's daddy because maybe he was harming Will. Maybe he was trying to molest Will. Maybe he was doing something of ill intention that made them excommunicate the daddy. On the original show, the daddy was a truck driver. He just didn't want to have anything to do with Will. And when they did meet, he still wasn't about shit. So I can't figure out what they're going to do to spin the daddy story. But you can cool believe I'll be sitting right here on Thursday morning with my eyes and popcorn, figuring it out, breaking it down, getting ready to get you guys a video. So post me all your comments and what do you think is the big spin of the daddy? That's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get that life gain. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And when you have your theories, bring me those theories on IG or Twitter and come check us out live. We typically go live every night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, covering Bel-Air, covering Power, and covering Snowfall. And I do occasionally take special guests that want to review these shows that just want to have some fun giving out their theories. Till that next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.